Castellany is a place where you would find like formal bounties, or that with which is controlled by the the city state of Blood Cove.
Yep.
Like Pungan territory, Blood Cove sort of government. You know that you could potentially go to Cave's exports to figure out like what's needed. This would be sort of like merchant type information. You know that Apollus's Herpatorium might have bounties or requests for things to sort of collect. The Pirate's Hook is where you would go for like skullduggery type information. And then the Aspar Consortium is one of the places you'd go for trade or information on black market type stuff.
Okay. We are going to the herbalist just regardless. Give us your list of what you need. If we pick it up, we'll drop it off and you can fucking pay us. That's a simple one.
It's a Herpatorium or Herpatorium. It's like a lizard factory.
I don't care what what kind of stores they have. I don't care.
Okay, it's a funny word Adam had never seen before. I had to look it up.
It's the place where we saw crocodiles bigger than the one we fought.
Yeah.
It's a place where like there were dogs.
Yes,
there's probably some druid that runs the place. Is what I'm guessing.
Yeah,
some animal.
If he's got a list of things he would like, hey, if you find it, I'm buying. We'll take the list.
Okay.
We find it, we'll sell it.
Okay. So you're stopping at the
Castellany.
I'm going to look up how to pronounce that word because it's going to bug me.
Castellany.
There we go. Now, are they only active in? They're only active in Blood Cove, right?
The Castellany is active through the Pungan territories, which is this whole jungle area.
Good. So if we get a bounty from these guys, complete it, can we collect at another port?
Certain ones, yes. Certain ones, no.
Okay. Well, let's see if the Castellany's got any jobs where we can collect in another port, because I don't want to have to come back here.
Okay, give me 1 second. Herpatorium. All right, that's how you're supposed to say it.
Just like herpes.
It is exactly how you think you shouldn't say it. Herpatorium.
The guy behind the desk has lips that you probably shouldn't kiss.
These look so succulent. You should not kiss them.
You should not share the same glass as him.
All right. Okay. So at the Herpatorium,
who'd you bring with you?
He brought Gotano, and for muscle he'll bring Lee. He'll leave Black Dog on the ship to keep order.
Okay, Sebastian wants to come.
Right now, he just really wants make no fuss. Keep our heads low.
Sebastian wants to come with you. Are you bringing the goldfish in the camp?
Fine, I'll bring the goldfish.
Okay. He's talking about the differences between alligators and crocodiles. Lecture form.
Yeah. All right. You make your way to Paulus's Herpatorium, and you see some very large alligators. Oh no, that one's actually a crocodile. Oh, that one's an alligator. They seem to have both.
Crocodiles have long and pointed V-shaped snouts, while alligators have rounded U-shaped snouts. Well, of course, that is a generic thing, as I'm sure that we could find subspecies of subspecies that have difference. Crocodiles tend to live in saltwater habitat.
Give me a knowledge arcana.
Prattling on. Sebastian. Knowledge arcana. I assume with the plus 20 knowledge nature, he was able to do that lecture on the differences between crocodiles and alligators. 37 on the knowledge arcana.
So in this place, there's this massive circular pen that surrounds this big freshwater area. Then it's separated off in sort of like a pie shape into different zones. Within there, you actually see a couple of like magical beast variants of crocodiles and alligators. Some that are poisonous, and some that you think can travel extremely quickly. The ones that are really large aren't actually magical beasts; they're just really large crocodiles. When you're in this space, it is relatively safe. There's a bunch of like lizard, like small ones that are just running around. For everyone except for Sebastian, they would nip you and it would be annoying. For Sebastian, they would be combat encounters, as in Sebastian is the size of the food that they eat. These things are like they run around. They're slightly the word is not feral, domesticated. They're not truly domesticated, but they're not showing the amount of respect that one would normally show big beings. When you're a little being, you normally don't run up to big beings, but these things tend to like run up to you. They're kind of cute. I don't have a token on me currently.
That's fine.
So there's little baby alligators.
There's little baby alligators, crocodiles. Like
Try not to step on them.
there's ones that are like the size of the palm of your hand, all the way up to great big ones. You can see at the towards the center of the building, there is a woman riding a massive crocodile.
Well, that's choice. Okay.
That might be some sort of druid or priestess with a strong connection to crocodiles.
Oh, you think?
Oh, I
Okay.
think about many things.
Give me a D6, Mark.
One.
1. Okay. That guy. All right, there is a man who is speaking with her, and the man seems somewhat distraught. I'm going to give me a second.
Oh, we didn't bring a banta?
Yeah, we brought a band.
You brought it.
Basically, Lee's like bumping Banta in the shoulder. Hey, look at that one. Hey, look at that one. That one's big. This one's happy. That's not the end of this.
He's holding one up. It's currently like biting on his forearm.
Oh.
It does add non-lethal. Like it's.
Yeah.
Kate, there's currently some sort of intense discussion going on between a distraught-looking druid with these elk horns.
Oh, humans are so simple. Do they all have to wear the horns of animals? I mean, she should probably be wearing like a crocodile hood or something.
Well, they also probably don't shit in the only room they live in, so...
What are you talking about? It's very clean in here.
It's a good thing you clean it up.
And of course they do. They're druids. That guy's probably pooping in his armor right now.
He's actively pooping.
That's why he's got that anguished look on his face.
Oh, no.
Speeds, no doubt.
All right.
Harder than you think standing up.
Kate, they're currently in conversation about. Yes, someone claimed the bounty. No, they did not find her. Something must be done. It is dangerous, and my duty is here. There's a back and forth going on about some job that was completed and a bounty.
Fascinating. I didn't know that druids were so concerned about material wealth.
Sebastian's just commenting to Molgromere.
I suppose it depends on the needs.
We will speak of this later, Hungu.
His name is Hungry?
Hungu.
Was he wearing moose horn?
He was wearing elk antlers, but yes, effectively.
What a ridiculous human being. A strange custom.
Greetings.
You must have a hard time going through doorways.
Molgromere tries not to.
It's so he doesn't bump his shoulders.
Banta just looks at you like, why?
Oh.
You're learning better. You're learning.
Greetings. Welcome to the Herpatorium, Policies. We are the #1 sanctuary for all of our lizardly friends within the jungles and from beyond. I am Chantal Greenvein. How might I make your acquaintance?
Do you have any thunder beasts here?
We have a few that are still quite young.
Because there's a whole planet out there ruled by the Imperium that it contains thunder beasts that make all of these little reptiles look very small. Just saying.
Well, if you were to come across any of them that were young enough to still be properly cared for in such a setting, then you know.
I've never been to it, Mensa. There's no real reason for a great wizard to go there.
You are a familiar.
He suffers from short man.
Okay, let's not get on that track right now. Okay, we don't have time.
I assumed he was
No,
wild
you
shit.
made the wrong assumption. Okay, just live with it. We heard you have a list of shit you need, and if someone can find it, you'll buy it.
Yeah,
Are you the ones that slew the manticore? She slides off that big croc.
Correction, we captured the Manticore alive.
Okay, she sends the croc away, just not too far away, but far enough away that it's not like immediately threatening.
Molgromere is thinking, and definitely didn't kill a bunch of crocodiles.
Yeah, no, let's not.
Everybody's wearing brand new boots and shit.
These are Banta shit kickers.
Pants cowboy boots. It's just shorts, no socks, no pants, cowboy boots.
No shirt. Yeah.
Who wants to get drunk?
You're sure you captured it alive? We were told that you captured him dead.
No. He alive. Well, when we deliver him, it.
Yeah, he was quite alive when we delivered him in chains to the Castellany. Yes.
That's why he was alive. We walked him in town. You can check that.
Normally, one doesn't put chains on dead things.
Or dead things don't just walk in town.
Yes.
There's a female. Did you encounter her?
Yeah. Yes.
We didn't have time in the cover of darkness to check out her reproductive bits, but yes, there was a second Manticore with the one that we captured.
If you were to capture her and bring her to me, I would be most grateful.
Marty, your video is really delayed.
Not for
Me,
me.
anyways. Oh, it's just me? Oh, of course. If it's not a one, something else.
Listen, our time is valuable. Time is money. So we need to know exactly how grateful you would be.
Exceedingly grateful. Spellcasting services, coin, animal mounts. Do any of these things interest you? 10,000. The man over here is starting to fidget in his armor and large helm.
Oh, this dude.
For 11, I'll make it a priority.
If you can return any of the, she looks across the side. Anyone who's been captured as returned, 12.
Wait, what if she have young?
That would be extra.
If young is easy to mold, then much more expensive. Very hard to capture. You have to track the nest, make sure you don't hurt.
I will tell you where her nest is.
Oh. that
Why
would be
didn't you
most helpful.
start with that?
They prey upon these lands and have caused issues amongst my people for some time. Nano to the side is nodding. If you find a woman there, please return her. Her name is Karupa Chai.
What is she doing with?
The gods
Mainly,
say that she is alive. That is what she is doing there.
does she want to go or does she want to stay?
She would never want to be with that evil druid.
What evil druid?
You two had a thing, didn't you?
Captain, I think there's missing story part. They
Oh,
don't
yes.
want us to capture. They want there is evil druid. If you want us fight evil druid, that is something very dangerous.
What was the name?
Karupa Chai.
Karupa Chai.
Bring back everybody. You deal with it. How's that?
That is completely acceptable, says Hangu from the back. Karupa Chai. Just drop that in chat.
Okay, 12 for the big.
Oh no, we didn't spell it right.
We should be close.
I did Karupa, and you did
Karupa.
Kurupa. We got the Chai part right, surprisingly.
Okay.
Yay!
Well,
And who's Hangu?
Hangu is the guy you called hungry.
okay, so 12 for
Hangu is
Manticore.
the distraught druid.
Okay, this is the.
I've got his GM name is Hangu, just to remind me.
Angu.
If I accidentally call him Pangu, don't get angry with me.
That's fine.
How are you, Hangu, today? So 12 for Bantacore and 5 for each person we bring. Okay, is that the deal, Captain?
The manticore nest out of Riri Rakuwero. Try that one, motherfucker.
Out of that spot, okay?
Riri Rakuro.
It is a different. It's not like a Slavic language base, and it's not an Asian language base.
It is a D&D language base.
No, it's a real language base.
I'm guessing Australian, maybe? Like
Maori.
Maori? Okay.
Yeah. So, yes, but close. New Zealand.
This is the location.
Yep.
Well, so you've got a missing druid lady, which may be a victim, but she may also be learning from an evil druid. Who is the evil druid that you do not like there, Moose Man?
Mata Rakau.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what do we do about
The
Mata?
horrid wood face.
Now you're just being mean.
Is that what you call him, or is that what his druid colleagues call him?
Give me a knowledge nature or knowledge local.
We spelled that one differently. Knowledge religion?
I'll do a knowledge nature. 20.
So
23 for the religion.
23.
Or for the religion. Yeah.
His name isn't horrid tree face, but his name does roughly translate into tree face.
rough translation into tree face. So does that make you moose
Shit face.
horns?
I am Hangu.
What make this druid evil?
I am Hangu, and I've been known by such for a long time. It is a noble name.
Okay, Hangu. Nice to meet you, Hangu.
So
Why is he evil? Druid, wait, what he do?
He is firm in his belief that his name is noble.
So you lost a bet then, or you wear those big antlers in shame? I'm just trying to understand your culture, Haku.
Okay. No, don't insult the client until we've made the deal.
Until we get paid.
Apologies, Captain, but we're dealing with the revered Chantel Greenvein here, not Hangry the Moose Druid.
Hangu roughly translates into like little dummy. Like it's like a polite way to say not very
Dumb.
smart.
Dum dum.
Like simple, like simpleton.
Is it like when someone says, "Oh, he's special"?
Yeah, it'd be along those lines.
He rides a short alligator.
Took a second.
Oh, God, took me a second. I'm like, what the fuck you? Oh, you awful person. Okay.
There's long been a rivalry,
And that's why we have not many viewers.
and it is. There's long been a rivalry, and it is boiling over. The Manticore answer to him.
So he will be a problem.
To Woodface, I see.
And if you left his Manticore alive, then he will want him back, or be collecting another.
We will not kill him. We bring him to town, they buy it.
Whatever the
No,
Castellany.
you should kill him. So Hanko in the back is like, no, kill him.
So do you want
You should not
female
sully
one-
the earth with his footstep.
Do you want the female one dead or alive? I'm confused.
Her we want alive.
Okay, not kill. All right.
And in the off chance that
Open hand.
Karupa Chai is actually learning from and enjoying her time with Matarakau the Woodface, what should we...
Give me your charisma check with -4.
Just diplomacy or charisma?
It's a diplomacy check with a -4.
Oh, he doesn't have diplomacy.
All right, so it's a charisma check with the -4.
Okay. Everyone
Hey,
loves
roll it up
Sebastian.
at you.
+5, -4. 6.
She would do no such thing. It's like a dunk of a spear, like being thudded on the ground.
Don't worry. In the unlikely event that that should happen, we will save her from herself.
I wasn't asking you. I was asking the revered crocodile lady here.
Holy fuck! Shut up!
He's starting to like dunk his spear in the ground, like he's trying to drown you out with like clunking his spear. He's not reacting. He's very emotionally caught up in the situation.
Yeah.
Molgromere whispers into the bowl, they were definitely a thing.
Krupa Chai is a very caring individual. There is a strong likelihood that he took her to help raise younglings of some variety.
Mm. Like he didn't want to do the babysitting on his own, so he captured someone to do the babysitting for him. I see.
Maturakau is a despicable and horrid man. Nothing would survive under his oversight.
I don't know.
He is horrible to be thrown from the tallest mountain, buried below the deepest sea,
So,
My father
burned
did
in the biggest fire.
so if
You're
he's,
very angry. It
so if
makes
he's-
bad
if
lines on
he's a
face.
druid and got thrown off of a mountain, wouldn't he just turn into a bird?
This is why you tie a rock to him first.
But if he turned into a small
Very,
bird,
very short
rope
alligator.
would let go.
Very
I
sharp.
think those moose antlers are to warn everyone else that he's coming.
Molgromere's trying not to laugh.
Perfect.
Okay, let's just be clear.
Lee is laughing.
The 11,000 is for Karup Chai returned alive.
No, it's for the Manticore.
All right, it's for the Manticore. How much for Karupa Chai?
We were at an agreement of 12 if you also recover Karupa Chai.
Yeah, okay.
If you do recover any young manticore or manticore eggs, I'm certain that we can come to an arrangement.
It lay eggs.
Manticore are weird, man. I'm pretty
Yeah,
certain that they
they're-
lay eggs.
Why?
You said that, and I had the same question. Like, do they lay eggs? They could lay eggs.
weird. So I guess they have feather.
I
Okay.
don't know. Platypus, man.
Very strange. Very strange.
I'll have to. She goes youngling.
Youngling. Okay.
Okay,
And
no
I'll
kill.
have to figure out whether they do eggs or not.
Chimera probably lay eggs.
Chimera do eggs, Manticore might not. I was just trying to.
I got a feeling we're not capturing a litter of manticore and transporting them.
It would be interesting.
So in normal lore, Manticore do lay eggs.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
In like
Cool.
yes,
Eggs will transport.
and it's
Angry little lion beasts? No.
and in the trivia, despite having a million features, Manticore have eggs for whatever reason.
Okay, cool.
Even though most mammals do not lay eggs, and then you mentioned the platypus, so
Yeah.
the whole like Darwin's little booby trap of like, what
Yeah.
the fuck is this? What did you do?
That has Sebastian thinking about egg-laying mammals for a while, and he ends up shutting up because he's deep in thought.
Hengu is like puffing his chest and holding his spear. It's obvious he's been crying. He's a very distraught man at this point. You suspect that he is no more intelligent than Karen. He is very powerfully built, and you think if he turned into some sort of big druid monster, he would kind of beat the shit out of some dudes. Make a real good dire gorilla.
Well,
Perfect.
okay, so the only thing we're agreeing on is 11,000 for the manticore.
12.
No, 12 for if we bring back the lady friend.
But what if she
Alive.
fights back? She'd also druid, yes? It's druid caster hard to capture. What?
Punch her in the face.
Hopefully it doesn't come to that. She's a most reasonable woman.
And then evil druid, Woodface, what's his name? Chipperface, whatever.
We'll have to put her in chains and likely break her legs so that she doesn't run away.
And he's looking directly at
He's got this like horrified look of how could you even?
Sebastian just laughing.
Oh.
You make things difficult sometimes, little fish.
Who, me?
Entertaining, but
If you're looking to sell your familiar, I'm certain we can rehome him.
12 gold. Take it or leave it.
What are you talking about? 12 gold.
It's a good
The
deal.
thing he walks around on is worth at least 1,000.
Bow legs are trying to kick you in the shins.
Quiet, quiet.
That's enough, Diva.
I kid.
No, Diva is not for sale.
50.
Okay, show us on the map where your druid is, and we'll have them back lickety split with your manticore.
Okay.
Only 2, yes? Not like
Give
5
me
and you
a-
have to pick one.
Give me a diplomacy. You've already got a -4 for shit disturber McShitterson just being a shit.
Hello.
Come on, monkey. Monkey gives me +4.
Monkey is cancels out the monkey cancels fish.
Yep. Gotano is smiling and being nice. He gives a +4. Plus 35. I'm rolling like gangbusters. You wait until I get in combat and see all those ones.
Twice in a row.
Okay, Hangu is coming forward, and he's coming to you, and he puts his hands on your shoulders, and he's crying, "You won't need to break her legs. You won't need to break her legs. She'll come." He's pulling off an amulet.
Mhm.
Do you have an amulet slot?
I think he's probably got something there. But
Banta's like,
nah, all he's got is a holy symbol.
Okay, there's a horned amulet that is being put over your neck.
Oh.
It is a rather potent amulet.
Okay, what do we have here?
She will recognize this, and she will return.
thank you for your gift.
Isn't he thinks he's getting it back? It's an amulet mighty fists +1. That also is a amulet natural armor +1.
Wow.
We'll just fake it and stick like amulets on like antlers. Here you go. All right, sorry.
With this, she will know. She will come.
Oh, okay then.
He gives a dirty look to the fish. You won't need to break legs.
Don't worry.
She
we're
has
not-
such lovely legs.
Okay. Let us go. Yeah, don't you worry, buddy. We're not going to have to break her legs. Once she gets a load of the Gotano love machine, she'll come following.
Give me your charisma check. That's not diplomacy. That's charisma.
6. 15.
15.
Oh yes,
I would prefer. He's now looking back at Molgromere. He's got the hands, it's like deep into the eyes. He's a very strong dude. He'd probably be on par with your strength. It'd be right now. It'd be a 22 or a 23, something like that.
That's stronger than me.
He's a very strong man. He's not as strong as other men in your crew, but he's a very any normal situation, he'd be the strongest man you'd ever seen, kind of thing.
Okay, maybe she went because you're so very handsy. Or like just.
If you could keep your men simmered down, it would be appreciated.
Oh, my man.
She is very enthralling.
Don't worry,
Okay.
I've seen Gotano charm the feathers off of an Azimut. She'll be fine.
It is okay. I will turn her down gently.
He looks so defeated. It's just like he's definitely choosing the lesser of two evils at this point.
We are sailors. What do you expect?
Do not worry, we will save your love. Yeah, with my peanut, and he gets a slam.
Okay.
Feel free to. She motions to a pot of like little meat cubes. Feel free to spend some time here if you would like to see the animals.
Oh, you know what? We've seen lots of crocs lately, so we're probably good.
Yeah.
We did.
Sebastian wants them to. They pointed at the. They pointed at the location of.
They point on the map. It is south and a little bit west along the coast. There is a nook in the jungle. It appears to be on the top of some high point. called
Probably over
So
here.
it's down,
Riri Rakuwero. Yeah,
down the coast. Okay.
It's down the coast. Yeah.
Okay, is it a distance where it would make sense for us to take the ship, or would
It would make sense for you to take the ship.
Okay.
It is miles out. To
it's
sea.
far enough? Okay.
Let's take her for a spin, boys.
It would
Have we
be
upgraded
like
ship, by
the
way?
neighboring hex.
Okay, yeah, all right.
Have we upgraded our ship, by the way?
We got the sails. The
Just
sails
the
will be done.
sails. There's a whole backlog of stuff that we'll be upgrading the ship
For a long time.
forever. Like building.
Have you
cannons
upgraded your
and-
character?
forever?
Forever.
There will come a point where it's like our ship flies, but it doesn't fly fast enough. So these are sails of plane shifting.
The upgrade that we paid for and planned first is done. So the silk sails and the magic and magicking them is done. So at least we've got
Nice.
sails that have a little bit more hit points than.
What's their resistance hardness?
Oh, there is a sheet for our ship.
Okay, I'll look there. It's fine.
Our current hardness of our sails is 4, and they've got 300 hit points.
That's pretty good.
Okay.
Hardness of our hull is 6, 950, and our steering wheel is the next thing, because hardness 525 hit points is not
I see that.
is a weak fucking wheel.
That's a critical miss away
Now,
from someone destroying it.
Sun Wu can double the hit points, which makes it, and then our oars are also. So those are things I think Sun Wu can do while the boat is moving.
So
Okay,
there's
there-
an adventure that you've already done.
Yeah.
This was in the bay where you went and sort of sabotaged the boat.
Yeah.
But in the module, there's this one where you're supposed to suggest people go and you're supposed to like ninja strike the boat, smash the thing, and run away. It's a weak point, and it's a way to sort of teach the players that about that weak point. But you found it beforehand, like you through your own.
Yeah, and our oars
Geekiness.
are only like 10 hit points per oar. So like we want, yeah.
Magic oars.
Eventually, we want like a fucking metal wheel. Yeah, like the yeah. Yeah, don't worry, we're getting there, Ahmed. Good question. One of the upgrades that we're gonna do is a headband of +2 int shipbuilding. So anyone could put on the headband and actually do repairs to the ship, which will free up Sun Wu's time to do other crafting.
That'll be
Yeah.
like Gotano's punishment. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
You say you can't do anything, here, put this on. Now you
Put this
can be
on,
fucking-
wait a day, and now, oh shit, I actually know how to do this shit now.
I know kung fu.
And I think some of them are like magic, and some of them are just making it masterwork. So like,
I think the only way Gotano could prevent that is by sneaking another int item onto his person so that the other one doesn't take effect.
yeah, or
I still don't know. It doesn't work somehow.
bluffing his way out of it.
I think it would be a better idea if you did the repairs because you are so much more knowledgeable than I am. And
But Sodak can, in combat,
Yeah.
or for a long period of time, increase the hardness and hit points of things. So that sail, it should be the sail and the steering wheel should be his.
Yeah, sail and steering wheel are my priority.
Yeah.
Now, if so, an interesting thing. If I had done that for our armor in combat, that would really help us out too, right?
It increases the
So-
hardness and therefore increases the amount of damage we can absorb. Yep.
Yeah. So at 8th level, it would be +4, and I'd have that aura, which would be another +4, so +8 to hardness.
Sick.
Yeah.
okay, there. I don't know. This is something for consideration, just because what we're trying to do is increase hit points. There is a weapon special ability called Impervious. Now, it's got to be put on a magical weapon, but if we could figure out how to put it on our ship, it doubles the hardness and hit points for each of its enhancement bonus.
Oh, neat. This is something maybe we put on the RAM once we start upgrading the RAM.
Yeah. Yeah, the ram's a weapon.
Neat.
Or we attach a knife to the sails. It's now a weapon.
Angle shit from the. All right, so I think we're gonna head back before we piss off the druid.
Yeah, too much.
He'll be fucked
There,
around
there
with
will
them
be
too
one.
much.
There will be one
Random.
parting shot from Sebastian to Hangu.
I thought druids were supposed to be really amazing at travel and heroics. It's very strange that he didn't go out there to try to solve the problem himself.
Okay, what is the
I think she told him. She told him not to come by. I'm pretty sure.
what is the flat-footed CMB of your or CMD of your legs?
Flat-footed. CMD of the legs would be 11.
Oh no!
Okay, you're face to face with a alligator just big enough to eat you.
Oh.
has climbed into your bowl.
Oh, there's an alligator.
An alligator
inside
has
the-
scrambled up into your bowl.
Initiative.
Effectively, yes.
Okay.
The surprise was, oh god.
This is less than ideal.
Oh,
Next time I'll get a token for a tiny one, but
So
right now I'm just gonna be
Sebastian
tiny.
always acts in the surprise round. Give me a second. He always acts in the surprise round. He can make his perception roll twice. Yeah, all right. So his initiative. Thing's gonna explode.
the pink jelly inside the bowl.
Oh, he rolls a 1 for the initiative. Oh no!
oh no!
The crocodile goes first.
All right. Surprise the alligator with a divination wizard. Ah!
All right.
All right. The alligator is gonna bite you.
Hey, what are you doing inside? Stop playing. Fishy fish.
It would be the equivalent of a. Would be that. No, that's a little bit bigger than that. That's about right. All right, it is going to bite you. Haja! AC 19.
Oh no! Okay, so flat-footed Sebastian has an AC of 15. He has inertial armor up because that lasts for 7 hours. So when he went out
Yep.
in town, he had that spell up. So his flat-footed AC is 19. And let me just check his psionic dodge feat for a second. He can expend his psionic focus as an immediate action to increase his dodge bonus from the feat to +4.
You're flat-footed, so dodge is
However,
good.
he's flat-footed, and his power to always act in the first round, he's flat-footed until he actually takes his turn. So, okay, so he got bit.
Okay. All right, so the tiny little bite. 2 damage from the bite.
Okay.
It initiates a grapple.
Okay, this is a problem.
Yeah, we're gonna tear that. I'm gonna wear that thing as a knife.
Natural 20 on the grapple check.
Okay. Sebastian's grappled.
All right. For the Sebastian, you get your round. On the next round, everybody else notices that there's splashing going on in the bowl.
So it's
Oh, you got a new familiar.
Okay, it looks like he's having fun.
all right. Can I activate psionics while in a grapple?
This gator has moxie. You can, but it's a concentration check, just like spellcasting.
Okay.
Is this like the fucking
There's no verbal component, so you don't need a.
no? But
it,
if it's like the stuff from I can't remember which book it is. It's from the Kineticist book. If it's that kind of magic, it's at a -10.
No, this is like true psionics.
Okay, never mind.
Okay, what's the concentration check to activate a mind thrust?
Give me a second. It's the CMD plus spell level?
Mm-hmm.
I'm asking Mark. Is that
Yes. Isn't it? No. It's the CMD is for grapple is 20 plus the CMB of the grappler
I'm going to look it up.
plus spell level.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Casting and grapple. I can't remember. I just know the number is impossible typically.
Oh yeah, like even for someone who's not really trained in grappling, once they've got you, it's almost impossible to cast spells.
All right. So the concentration check is 10 plus CMB plus spell level.
Okay, 10. Okay.
All right. So the CMB for the grapple was at a +2. So it's 12 plus
Okay,
the spell
so-
level.
Not so bad.
First level spell.
So 13.
All right, and my it's just a cast. Oh, it's cast level plus int, so it's like a concentration.
Yep.
Which would be a +16.
Okay, so yeah, you can automatic like this thing's got you and it's shaking you around.
Okay.
And it looks like it's trying to swallow you.
We're putting a 7-point mind thrust into the crocodile.
Okay.
You just want to be swimming in bloody waters because its head explodes.
It's not supposed to happen.
Dude, it's somebody walked into your house and you're like, dude, should you have done that? They shouldn't have been in my house. Is kind of the logic here.
It literally came right for him.
It came right for him.
Yeah, and Diva's doing this kind of dance, like to try to like let people know something's going on. She's kicking at shins and shit.
Yeah, Bantel stick his hand in there.
Well, let's see if it can make its will save, because I think the fight's over in a second. The will save DC is 21, and
It fails.
okay, so it takes 7d10 points of damage.
It's got 6 hit points.
It took 23
Okay.
damage, mental damage.
It's completely dead. It's dead through its con. Like, so its head pops. Like it pops, and there's like this little that pops with such ferocity that there's like a little spray of water that goes up into the air, which sort of notifies that there's something going on as like a bunch of water comes. Or
Okay. Diva calms down, and the thing is no longer kicking the little alligator.
Well, it's like
Yeah,
it's no longer grappling you. The legs are still twitching around for a second.
Bantel picked the corpse
So
out.
was it summoned? Oh, it wasn't summoned. Okay.
No, it was here. There's lots of little fuckers everywhere.
Bantel picked the corpse out and just tossed it to the side.
That was mean, man. That was mean, my friend. We are not mean people, and I will show your lady friend how not mean I can be. I promise you that. He's making like pelvic thrust thing, like motions, like.
You threw that in there, didn't you?
That's what he's
All right.
is seeing the Hangru.
I did no such thing.
Mm-hmm.
You're a bad liar.
Hey, you doing okay down there?
I'm a bad liar too, so don't feel bad. It's like I say, I'm a lay with your woman.
I think we should get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I grabbed Gotano by the back of the neck.
Lee's picking up the construct and carrying it out.
Wait. Before I go, I want you to know the reason she left is because of you. And as he's doing this, he's casting So Thought Conceal Spell.
Okay.
Okay. The parting shot from Sebastian for the attempted murder by alligator is we're going to activate a compelling voice.
And we are a party of revenge.
I really suggest that you go visit.
Give me a second. Names.
Visit Mata Rakau and tell him how you really think about him.
Okay.
If this druid can show up and just make a mess.
He shows up, he blood rages, he turns into a thing and just starts
Now,
smashing.
it wasn't spell casting, it was a psionic power. So, and let me give you the
So
component.
let's go in order. So Gotano is first try to sow distrust. What is the DC of the conceal check? It's spellcraft, I believe, or perception.
Whichever's better, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that was a spell. Okay.
Yeah, he cast a spell. It wasn't just. He's not. When he said he's sowing fucking seeds of deceit or whatever.
No, so thought. It could be good thoughts. I could be like, you're actually a good person and you should feel better. That's not what he's saying.
All right. What's the DC?
The DC is
First, to understand the spell's being cast.
Yeah. Well, hang on. I wrote it down with my feet because this is always going to come up. And
It's like I think it's your bluff mod plus 15 or something like that. Or
yeah.
Bluff plus spell level.
Plus bluff. Yeah. So 16 plus and the spell levels. Are we doing spell level or?
Well, the maximum cast is heightened.
Or yeah. Okay. That's so the DC is 19.
19. Okay. What's the save?
25.
Oh no. He's a druid. He's kind of a battle druid though. Okay, he's on save. Is there an effect?
No, there's no effect.
Okay. He's just not focused on you. Nobody knew you cast a spell, but he's kind of looking kind of abashed at it not like meeting the fish in the eye, kind of like looking away. Boy saying, no, I didn't. You put that in there. No, you did. Okay, the psionic power.
Sonic power, there's something weird about Sebastian's voice when he's suggesting it. Like there's some vibration to the voice. That's the auditory component of the compelling voice, which is effectively suggestion.
Okay.
For the next 7 hours, unless he makes the will save of DC 21. All right, fine.
He's big and dumb, but it's a wisdom class with a wisdom save.
That's fine. We're now being dragged out of there
Yeah.
before we start fights with the crocodile people.
It's not my wooden face. You gotta be worried about.
I really enjoyed that.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, you know what?
The blood starts to the blood inside of your bowl starts to dissipate. I believe it's 1 minute for it to clean.
Dirt, grime, salt, impurities, filter them bowl in 1 round.
1 round? Okay. It took one, at this point, it's all gone.
Maybe we said 1 minute. I think we changed that to 1 minute. Wait a second. Refilling container. It refills in 1 minute. The impurities go away in a round.
Okay,
So you could still poison his bowl. Like you would be. You have to make it.
Yeah, so your bowl is currently 1/2 full of water.
Yep.
From all the ruckus, and you've got a half of a dead alligator in there. The other half popped off and has been now filtered away. The rest of it is not an impurity yet. It would take a while for it to decompose before it becomes impurity.
We'll mage. Wait a second. Yeah, we'll mage hand the body. We'll feed that alligator to another alligator.
Yeah, it happily eats it. Like it's.
Molgromere kind of sighs and creates water over your bowl so to refill it.
Oh, thank you, Captain. The bowl would eventually refill on its own, but I appreciate Astitia's blessings. Of course.
All right, we have a job.
By the seaweed beard of Astitia, or whatever they called.
Hey, Captain, if you ever want, I can give him my blessings and refill his bowl myself.
I don't think let's leave it to a little purer water for Sebastian.
It's very clean. It's almost flammable.
Perhaps if we have reason to celebrate, I'll take a nip. If you're suggesting that you're going to pee in the bowl, however, know that I could give you a brain hemorrhage in the same way I did to that crocodile.
Of course. You still have yellow water.
I wasn't lying, just so you know. I am gonna try and sleep with that druid.
They can turn into animals. You can turn into animals. Oh no.
Maybe she a foxy lady.
Oh, it's so wrong. It's so Baldur's Gate 3. I mean,
I guess that's the meta now.
Sorry.
All right. On your list, you also said you wanted to go to the Castellany to see if there was any job opportunities. I don't know if you're.
Yeah.
All right. You make your way to the Castellany, currently joking about who's going to sleep with which druid. Okay. Give me a percentile roll, Mark.
Sure. 34.
34. Okay. Koa is basically there. Koa was your contact that gave you the job previously. He's an administrator in this region. He is a
Oh yeah, he looks like he has a desk job.
He certainly does. In this area, tattoos are a symbol of status. More tattoos equal more status.
Okay.
Hey, it's that guy again.
Koa, my friend, how are you?
Things are doing well. Things are doing well. Good work.
Yes, thank you. My crew and I do good work.
Speak nothing of it.
Speaking of work, I was wondering if you have anything else on the board.
There's a couple things on there. Are you looking for something more inland or something out at sea?
Probably more something out at sea. Something where I could cash in at another port, dude. I don't know how long it's going to be till I come back.
Something you could cash in at another port. He takes a moment. He thinks. I've got something for you. It'll be a moment. He basically goes off. He returns. There is a rogue vessel that you might be, well, that you'll be handsomely rewarded if you can return its cargo. You could return it either here or at the, it can be returned either here or Senghor. I would not recommend returning it to Crown's End.
Senghor, okay. All right.
The Imperials are up their own ass.
They always are. Okay, what is the cargo? I like to know what I'm transporting.
The cargo is casters.
Okay. Are we talking passengers or product?
I believe they would refer to them as products, although they are high quality product.
Oh.
He said caster?
Yeah, casters.
Casters, as in spellcasters.
Anything else?
What sort of spellcasters?
Shut up.
Are you interested?
Not in that one. Anything else?
There is a bounty. There is a bonus on it that is earmarked for your crew. One Mr. Brisbane said to give his regards.
Okay, Mark's missed a few games, so should I know who Mr. Brisbane is?
Mr. Brisbane.
Marilyn Manson, who came in and cast the.
Oh, him. Okay, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you told me about him. The guy we just let have free roam on our
Captain,
ship.
we did ask Mr. Brisbane about people who may have come across my former master's estate.
And
This might be Mr. Brisbane throwing us a bone.
We specifically asked him about it because he was talking about the Imperium.
He was talking about the Imperium. He's been around for a long time. He knew he was around at the time of your previous master. He was active during that time, and he is a lawyer. So you asked him about some legal documentation.
okay, we'll take the job. The rest of you, no one fucking tells Karen what the fuck we're going after. And when you see it, act surprised.
What's the name of the rogue vessel?
The Hateful Scorn.
How did this? How did these casters go missing from where they're supposed to be going? Just regular piracy?
Apparently, a captain feels he's outdone his position. These were members of the Ebon Chain. They are no longer.
So they're no longer pirates. At least not of the 101 pirates or 100 pirates.
Yeah,
I have not spoken with them. I do not know what flag they fly. I know they no longer fly the flag of the Ebon Chain.
Well, we'll see what flag they fly when
Or
we
if they
fly
are
them.
flying the flag of the Ebon Chain is paying a lot of money to see them die.
And how much for the return of these casters?
It says here 1 talent per head.
And how many casters?
Originally there were 12.
Guarantee at least 3 have switched over and joined the crew.
And how much is the Ebon Chain paying for making the rogue vessel, the Hateful Scorn, have a bad day?
Are you looking for payment up front or upon completion?
Upon completion, maybe?
Currently nothing has been negotiated.
Possible bonus for dealing with the Hateful Scorn.
There's also the if we capture the ship.
Yeah.
That's one way of being dealt with. It
All
will
right.
be difficult to catch. It was previously a pleasure vessel. Quite quick.
We got some new sails. We're all set to go. I think we could manage.
Where should-
Especially. Go ahead.
Where should we start looking for the rogue vessel? Any particular ports it seems to haunt?
I heard it was there was sightings of it in the south of these shackles. You're currently north of the shackles. There's some distance.
South part of the shackles.
There was some odd rumblings about a complaint around dock dues. Paperwork seems in order.
Oh, yeah. I made sure to take care of that. Can't get behind on your payments, right?
Nods. May we never see what we don't speak of.
Molgromere nods. It's a little deep for him.
Not understanding much. I agree.
There's a mental link trying to be established with Molgromere from the goldfish.
What?
I do believe that he is making reference to the mummy thing that we burned horribly. They're very afraid of this thing. As they should be.
Yeah, you guys keep telling me it was awful.
You didn't see it.
Oh, I wasn't down there.
All he saw was like burnt crisps and
Yeah.
like.
But a bond has been formed by those that went into the burning inferno and fought the girl demon. Horrible, horrible thing.
Yes, well, I'm glad they're all friends now. Okay, let's go find the. Well, let's start with the druid.
Yes.
Gotano wants to make him cry, so.
I was definitely in Gotano's camp with this one. I wonder if moose are local to the area.
Just gonna look up what a combat moose is, because dire moose.
Dire moose.
There is a kind of, I think it qualifies as megafauna. That it's a giant moose. I can't remember what the hell it's called. Because I almost took one as a mount for a druid character I had built.
They've got the quick search is just the herd animal moose, which is wrong. Like the stat block for this is as somebody who's been face to face with these things. I'm strength 19. It's not even a fucking thing. Like they're stronger than that.
It's a dude in a beaver hat with a heavy Canadian accent, riding a moose.
There you go.
Named what is the most Canadian name I can think of? Clark MacArthur.
Have you seen the in one of the old Punch-Out games there was a Canadian character?
Was there?
Yeah, there was. Bear Hugger. He was in like
A Mountie outfit, right?
coveralls and he, looks like a lumberjack and his
Okay.
lumberjack shirts in his pocket.
Sebastian, by the way, his 2 damage, he wasn't in any danger. He's got 92 hit points.
It was just going to be so in Super Punch Out 1984 when he first came about from Salmon Arms from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan.
A good con and 2 extra hit dice for being an animal. Yeah, he was fine.
Yeah, it's just going to be funny if he got swallowed and had to get somebody to bad alligator spit up the baby. All right. You make your way back to the ship. Is there anything else you're doing before setting sail?
No, I think
No, I think we're good to go.
we've got the materials that we need. So
Sodak is going to train on the way. It seems like, and I think with it being Tuesday and at midnight, we're going to pick up the adventure out at sea next session.
Okay, sounds good.
Need a name for tonight's game, as tradition. We name our games after we play. Moosehead?
Broken legs.
Moosehead is funny. Moosehead is pretty good.
Moosehead's also the name of a really great beer.
It's a good beer. Yeah.
The Herpatorium.
I don't know.
Gotano brings back the Druidess. Now it's a Herpatorium.
Oh, Gotano.
Gotano had too much fun. He's got fleas now.
Well, Sebastian might actually have alligator herpes. He got alligator kiss. Moosehead it
Oh,
is.
Moosehead is good.
All right. For those watching on YouTube, where this video will appear, thanks for your support. For those hanging out on the channel with us tonight, it was good to see you folks here on some random Tuesday. And as always, we hope you enjoy this as much as we do.
Right.
Peace. Have a good night. See you on Saturday.
Yeah, guys.
Good night.
See ya.
Mark, if you could hold on for a minute.